Hi, welcome to Surviving Motherhood. Hey, will you go with me on a trip down memory lane today? See, this morning I was singing some worship songs. I was singing Shout to the Lord. And God just took me back to a wonderful memory. And I think it had to be 12 and a half years ago. I'm pretty sure it was February of 2002. And I was at a women's conference. Kathy Tricoli was the speaker, and she was talking about storms in our lives. I mean, that was like the first session was all about these storms. And just prior to this event, I had found out I needed to get a root canal and a crown, and that was going to be a lot of money, and we just didn't have it, and I wasn't sure. I had no idea how we were going to be able to pay for that. And I also had just found out from my neurologist that he was recommending brain surgery for me to deal with my seizures. And I'm thinking, brain surgery, that is such a big deal. And so as she's talking about storms in our lives, obviously those were the two things. There's this huge financial thing and this huge medical and physical thing. And I'm just going through that day thinking about these storms in my life. And I had been concerned about them. I had been worried. And that's just what I thought my storm was. And I can't explain how. I don't remember what Kathy said, but in the last probably 5 or 10 minutes of this conference, it was like God said to me, Karen, the root canal, you don't need to worry about that. I've got that covered. The brain surgery, not a big deal to me. The storm in your life, the thing you need to be concerned about, is your relationship with me. It was like in that moment, God was saying, the stuff of this world really doesn't matter. What's important is my relationship with Him wasn't real. I mean, it was real. I was saved and all that, but I wasn't authentic in my relationship with Him. I was more going through the motions, and God just called me in that moment to seek Him, to put Him first in everything. And so as I had that memory this morning, and just reflecting over the past 12 and a half years and how God has really been moving in my life and growing me and pruning me and shaping me and doing all these things that have been so good. They haven't been fun all the time. They have not been pleasant, but it's always been good. And I'm so thankful that He called me to a real and authentic relationship with Him. I am so thankful that His Spirit is living in me and is changing me and growing me and making me who He wants me to be. And that was such a great memory, such a great thing to think about today. I just had to share it with you. But I say all that not just to say, hey, God's doing this great thing in my life, but it's to encourage you to seek Him. Ask God what He wants to do in you, in your life. Surrender everything to Him and watch with delight as He does beautiful things. May you go and have a wonderful, Jesus-full day.